What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? We in this motherfucker. We up in here. What's poppin'? Yeah, yeah. I already know, fellas. The PayPal and the Cash App links are definitely in the chat area. The Rumble link and the Patreon link are in the chat area as well. When you go over to Rumble, fellas, remember to download the Rumble app and follow KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunker. Go and follow KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunker and get that business, fellas. I'm over there dropping game. Get at me on the Patreon just as well, fellas. I'm over there with that Mac session. Get on that $10 tier, my most prominent tier, and get this work. You already know what time it is. Get on that $10 tier, my most prominent tier, and get this work. I'm steady dropping over there. And also remember, fellas, the 7-day free trials in full effect, and it's about to be canceled. So remember to go and jump on the 7-day free trial and get that jumping out, fellas, so you can go and get that game like you're supposed to, like we always do. Pedro up in this motherfucker. Shouts out to Pedro, the new era music. Man, I haven't heard of the settling down game in a minute. I need to jump on this before the live start. Front row seats. Facts. You in this building, so you already know what time it is. Shouts out to Trent Trader with the laugh, and he know what time it is. Trent Trader said, "What's up, Pedro?" Pedro, the new era music. He said, Trent Trader, what's up, bro? The new era music, Pedro. Hey, Trent Trader, did you saw on Twitter Adam 22 is finally coming out? What? What? He's coming out. What you mean coming out? Coming out the closet? Oh, YMCA. I gotta sing it to you. YM. Damn. Said Trent Trader. Damn. Oh, he coming out, right? Oh man, I knew something was up. He kept on tripping about that dude that was banging his bitch, Jason Love, that porn star dude. He kept tripping about him, sizing up his pipe, talking all some old weird shit. Yeah, man, I knew something was behind this whole method of madness. I knew something was behind it. You know what I'm saying? Pedro, the new era music. Yes, sir. Case, he was right walking down the dog with the rainbow guy. Yeah, yeah. Remember, I was talking about this shit. I knew something was up with dude. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was man, come on, man. If you so intrigued by another man piping down your bitch, and not to say that you may not have fantasies or things of that sort, you know what I'm saying? But I still don't acknowledge it. I don't acknowledge the fantasies. You want to sit there and watch a dude put his pipe off, and why you want to watch the pipe go off into your bitch unless it's your pipe? If it ain't my pipe going off into the bitch, why would I want to watch? You know what I'm saying? Now I get enough as it is if I'm watching some corn. You know what I'm saying? But that's for entertainment. But me live and direct in a room with a guy while he slant, get the fuck out of here. That's smoke P Diddy ass shit. We don't move like that over here, man. Nah, that ain't player, fellas. When I was young, you know what I'm saying? We did trains and running on women and 5, 6 guys, chicks. It's definitely was you know what I'm saying, consensual fellas. Everything, we was all the same age in school doing our thing, and yeah, but we were young then. But as a man, I'm not telling you, I'm not about to see no other dude. Get the fuck. I did time, fellas. Shit. I had it set up to where some prisons, that I went to, you had showers where it was an 8-man shower. Some prison you had single man showers. I love the single man showers. You do you in there by yourself. The 8-man showers, man. The players, man. We used to wait till the motherfuckers clear out, and we all had our own code to where you going in. All right, go ahead. I come in after you. We did our own thing by ourselves. We wasn't in there grouped up with motherfuckers doing it. Nah, you got me fucked up. We don't rock like that, man. Shit, Adam 22, I guess that's his MO, you know what I'm saying? But that was gonna come, he playing into that freaky world with all these dudes, all these guys around him 24/7 and shit. These dudes sitting up here talking this gang banging shit on this dude's show and smoking weed. This nigga up here watching their ass the whole time. Sizing them cheeks up the whole time. I can't, yeah, I'm straight. Can't be around that dude. Creep, man. But the banner's at the bottom, fellas. Get at me in the Gmail, railsfargo12 at gmail.com. You know what time it is. Get at me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the Real Rails FA1. Hit me on the super chat and the membership button. Show love to the show. Hit me with the super chat, fellas. Hit them donations. Show love to the show. Like, share, and subscribe. hit that notification bell so you can be well alert. So when I'm popping with the show and come on, when I'm going live, you be in full effect. You be on front row seat, like Pedro said. Everything will be there for you. You know what I'm saying? So stay refreshing in that super chat button. I mean, not super chat, but that notification bell. My bad. Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? This is selling, fellas. No matter how old you are in the situation. Little homie went up and asked his parents, you know, why are you, mom, why are you with dad? Dad, why are you with mom? And you're going to get their correct answer. And these are old G's, fellas. These are old heads. So it don't matter how old you are, how long you've been married to a motherfucker, you know. I've always told you guys, when you see an old couple around, fellas, trust me, they put up with each other's shit. You know, they been through that shit. Sometimes they done had children outside of the relationship. You know what I'm saying? They done had physical, verbal fights. They did infidelities, cheated on each other. Everybody, you know, I mean, both parties have been through it, but they find themselves back with each other. You know, and you know, a lot of that got to do with the way you think and how you feel about yourself, how you look at yourself. You know what I'm saying? And this is what you getting here. You see, Pedro, shouts out Pedro for the 199 super chat. I hate how being rainbow is the trend of today. Hey man, look, check this out, bro. It ain't just a trend, bro. It's like a lifestyle, and it's been governed into the laws, fellas, and that's so crazy about it. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of places, majority of places, it's been governed in, and this ain't cool. You know, motherfucking legislations and shit like that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they can't go outside. You know, go to the vehicle, go to a store, or something of that sort. You know, at the gym without creeps watching you and you know what I'm saying, looking over it. You know, all of the weird shit that I never seen back in the 90s or early 2000s, fellas. You know, these motherfuckers stayed in the closet. They knew what time it was. Now they bursting out that motherfucking closet and they making it their business, you know what I'm saying, to try to come at masculine men. You know, they don't want their own kind. You know, it's you know, God forbid these motherfuckers they can't they don't want to fuck with their own kind simply because their own kind are already in the mix and it's no fun and trying to you know turn out another motherfucker, a masculine person. So fellas, stay on your guard, stay on your grind, stay 10 toes down, stay who you are, stay who you are. God created you as a you stay who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, fella, you know, we on social media or whatever, the internet, and you know, I know how it is, you know, politics are politics. So I avoid that type of shit. I stay away from that shit. But in person, hands and feet like a motherfucker. And I got buying money. And I got no problem buying it out. Trust me. I'm putting the motherfuckers on you. Be nigga to a pope, coma status. I don't play games. Trade the facts, Pedro. Shit can get out of hand. Yeah. Pedro, the new era music, they are going to say being straight is a thing of the past, trend trader. Yeah, you know, and a lot of these dudes, when you see these dudes, celebrities or guys in social media jumping on that trend, fellas, they trying to get paid and they trying to stay relevant. They trying to stay up to date and they think this is what you got to do. You know, monkey see, monkey do, follow up behind the motherfucker, follow their lifestyle and be you know what I'm saying, that person that's indulging in that shit because it's gonna keep you relevant. Or if you don't stay in that lifestyle, people gonna see you as fading out or you know, you boring, you ain't lit or whatever the words and shit these mother get the fuck out of here. I'd rather be born, not lit, old school, faded out. This nigga ain't got, you know, he ain't up to par. I'd rather be seen in all categories in that fashion, fellas, before I follow any motherfucker's trend. I'm not gonna follow no motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Into some torment. You hit that afterlife. I ain't stupid, fellas. I'm too spiritual. I stuck, fellas. I'm trust me, man. I don't fuck around. You know, when we was talking about magic and things of that sort, you know, a lot of shit, fellas, you got to pay for. You got to answer for it. And I ain't gonna be in line for that shit. I'm straight, bro. You know, God created me as I am, and I am as God created me, and that's what it is. Trend trader, I'll leave the US if that happens. Yeah, nigga. Facts, nigga. Trend Pedro, shit, even the Saudi Arabia, the Asia area are fighting for their rights, the LGBTQ, ZHPHR, whatever rights. Also, obviously, the Muslims ain't having. No, everybody governor their laws, but the NWO fellas, they're trying to bring in the nations together so everybody can be under that NWO, if you know what that means. I don't like to really say it, but Coach Greg Adams made that shit. Um, he made that shit well alive and prominent. The NWO shit, y'all know what I'm talking about. So, oh Lord, what I'm saying? Trend Trader, that new world. Yeah, we gonna leave it there. Trend Trader. Facts, I stay born like a motherfucker. Got me fucked up. I ain't gonna be. I don't get off into that. Yeah, I seen Adam 22 on. I see the nigga on Twitter. How you scroll to your Twitter and you see your motherfucking shit. This niggas wear speedos and shit with some dude looking creepy as a motherfucker. But let's get to it though, y'all. Check this out right here. Look.
Hey mom.
Yeah.
Why'd you choose dad?
Look at her facial expression. Look, these OGs, fellas. Look, they ain't ready for that camera action. Look, these ain't nobody that's rehearsing shit. They speaking their real self. Look at this. They speaking what's on their mind. Look.
Yeah.
Why'd you choose dad?
See, like niggas.
Hey dad. Why'd you choose mom?
I didn't choose that. I was down on my luck. She was the worst thing that I ever experienced.
That's enough.
But I couldn't really.
That's enough. That's enough.
He walked away like, damn, that's enough. I didn't want to hear. Yeah. You want to hear the truth? You're going to hear the truth. I don't know how far he was going when he said she was the worst thing. I was down on my luck, and I don't know what he mean. But this is selling, fellas. These are people that's not really, they not really, they not up on their house. I mean, a happy ass household up on a happy roof, fellas. This is not what's happening. You know what I'm saying? This is what you see with a lot of couples. The older couples, this is what it is in their households, fellas. And the man simply, he had his run-ins with what he had his run-ins with multiple women. He had his ups and downs. He'd been back and forth with his wife, arguing in and out of jail and TV, all type of shit. Wife that had her run-ins, fucking around, flying in and out, burnt the man's money out, all type of shit. They had their shit, but they find themselves back with each other, fellas, simply because they're in that moment to where it's like, fuck, this is what it is. I'm too fucking lazy to do better or work towards what I want to do better in, so I'm gonna stay within this realm right here. And that can happen with man and women. That ain't just a man, fellas. Women can get stuck off into that just as well. And this is a lifestyle you don't want to have. And it starts, fellas, with you guys simply, not walking away from one another when things are at its boiling point, the cheating, the disrespect, all that type of shit. When it's at its boiling point like that, a lot of people, they'll still deal with each other. They still put up with each other. They still go through the headaches and heartaches and shit instead of bettering themselves. And this shit aids you fast as a motherfucker, fellas. It keeps you down health-wise, mental-wise. It breaks you down, and you start missing out on life simply because you're caught up in the world of not wanting to grow. I got a brother like that, man. I know a couple people that's like that, man. They go through so much with they chick, man. The chick that did them in, or they out stepping out trying to repay her back. I'm gonna get this bitch back. I'm gonna do this too. Or I'm a, feminine ass shit. I'm not into that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just, make your ass kick rocks, man. I just keep on pushing because me myself got standards, fellas. I got a heart and a soul to get out here and make things happen for myself and push forward and not stay stagnated in the station or not stand, stubborn or just steady or, what I'm saying, keeping myself cemented inside of a relationship that's not blossoming and not gonna go nowhere and it's not beneficial towards me. I'd rather be healthy. I'd rather keep up with my health. I would rather You know what I'm saying? Get out here and make a life of myself and be by myself and be happy in that form. To be sitting up around a motherfucker I really can't fuck with, look at, or not having sex with. You think they having sex with each other? Fuck no. You know, motherfuckers probably ain't had sex in over a year, bro. I guarantee you. And these are situations you deal with, but then y'all look up, you know, they come out, you see them out about in public, in the grocery store, out in the restaurant or whatever, they laughing, joking, playing as if everything cool, get back home, it's mayhem in that motherfucker. You know, I can't do it, fella. That's just me. And this is what settling looks like. You know what I'm saying? Once you get older and you go to your grave like this, you're like, you never really experienced life. You never experienced happiness because you kept yourself confined in this unhappy ass situation simply because this is what you used to. You know, a lot of people don't like to come up out of their box, you know, and open themselves up to more better things that's more beneficial towards them, you know, and it can help them out, you know, keep them moving with their soul, keep them happy, fellas. Life is about happiness. Life is not about being sad, staying with the same motherfucker who's keeping you up and down and all over the place, you know what I'm saying? To where you lose your heart. And the bitch end up losing her heart. And then y'all both just be some heartless motherfuckers staying with each other and not giving a fuck about each other, not caring. You know, I mean, come on now. You know, little homie. Let me see. You can see it. Yeah, he said you can see it. Facts, Trend Trader. Yeah. He said I was down bad, son. Yeah, he was down on his luck, needed her, knowing he didn't want her, knowing he didn't like her and shit, and you know, and utilized the situation, got attached to the shit. Had children by the chick. Now look where is it at? You know what I'm saying? He did wasted his life. Man, they got old as a motherfucker, man. And probably ain't even that, probably in his early 50s. There ain't no telling, bro, and look like that, bro. And that's stress, fellas. That's being unhappy, and that shit can wear on you. You know, in a lot of cases, people turn to drugs and everything. You know, push yourself up out of here fast simply because you can't move on from a bitch. And a lot of guys put themselves through this. This is what you be seeing, fellas. I would rather be by myself. I'm telling you. To be sitting up here in the fucking household, motherfucker asks a question, how do you feel about dad? And she roll her eyes like he's a piece of shit. Nigga, you got me fucked up. You know, nah, I would rather be by myself than go through that, fellas. That's longevity of ups and downs and heartaches and fights and bullshit that couples go through, fellas. When she gave that look and he said what he said, you know, they just comfortable with one another because they know one another. That's all. You know, why start over with this new person? Why get out here and and when I know this person, that's weak as fuck. No, I can't do it. I'm sorry, that's not me. But this is the life of settling. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. Now, I'll jump over and see what's up with this chick here. You know, she's shaming her own kind, fellas. You got to be aware of this shit here. A lot of women, and you go on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, IG, wherever you go, you're starting to see a lot of women out here speaking in the favor of men. And you must know, fellas, this is game. Believe that. And I'm not saying she's like the chick she's talking about. Not at all. You know, every woman is different in their own ways, but every woman got that excitement and that drill. Every woman got that freakism. Every woman got that hoe in them. Oh, did he just say that? Like, share, and subscribe, fellas. Did he just say that? Yeah, I said that. Motherfuckers don't like they but the real reals KC, man. That motherfucker. Let me go ahead and get up off here, man, because he gonna say some shit that's gonna have me looking at my bitch sideways. No. Just trying to raise some awareness in the situation, because you young men need it. You gotta understand, fellas. Everything that glittered, it's not gold. It's not prominent. It's not guaranteed for you. The shit that you may hear, it's not suitable for you as well. When you get women that say shit like this, oh, these bitches they shaking their ass or they doing too much. You can't get a man like that. You can't do this. You can't do that. She's pandering to suckers. She's pandering to men who's complaining about women out here popping their ass and doing what they're doing on IG and how they living their life. She's pandering to you guys because she's getting paid, you know. And not only that, she, sitting up looking, you know, looking like you ready to rip the clothes off, get it in, baby, what's happening? Let's make that happen. You know what I'm saying? You want to get it in and shit. No, no, no. She ain't just looking good, fellas. You know what I'm saying? She's saying this shit in the most feminine form, or in her sense of feminine form, fellas, just to captivate the male audience. But you must understand, this is the same woman. The same woman who will let all that shit open and fly with the wind. I'm telling you, fellas, I know these kind of fucking women. If they are into you, you get the total freakism up out of their ass 1000%. But they'll get out here and shame other bitches for doing such things that's, out in the open. But you bitches are the same. Y'all the same. I don't get it. This is what I don't get. Man, check this shit out, man. Let's get this shit popping.
The Meg the Stallion challenge, but to be honest, I think it's just yet another way for women to value themselves. And ladies, I'm not gonna hold y'all. At this point, it's given tacky and it's given classless. I think I speak for pretty much everybody when I say we're tired of seeing it. It's played out. There is no reason why we should log onto social media and at the top part where it says stories, there's nothing but a bunch of naked women, half naked women, thongs, panties, short shorts, twerking and showing their ass. For what? What is y'all doing this for? Likes? Attention? Validation? If I'm not mistaken, y'all just did this a few months ago. Y'all had a whole chat.
Shoulder tattoos, fellas, wrist tattoos. I guarantee you she got a sleeve somewhere of tattoos. You know what I'm saying, fellas? She's been through what she's been through in life. And a lot of time when you see all this shit, fellas, body piercing, a shitload of body piercing, tattoos, and things of that sort. I'm a 42-year-old man. Traumatic women and women that been through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And typically, fellas, it don't be family problems, it be dude problems. She been through a shitload of shit. She done fucked over. She done had her run-ins, fellas. Trust me. And she's shaming women because they're giving her a big reminder of what she come up out of. And she could have been in the phase of being slurring, doing her thing. We see these things. We hear it in your voice. You got masculinity jumping. I mean, come on, man. So you're shaming these women because they are a reminder of what you were doing. That's if you're still not doing. I got enough game, fellas, to know that you are still doing it. You just doing it for the guys that you are sexually attracted to. I'm telling you, fellas. When I get behind closed door with these women that's sexually attracted to me, man, the same women I'm just so conservative. I'm not like that. I don't get out here and do this shit. When they talk to me, fellas, when I conversate with them in person, we in each other's face live and direct, and we communicate about shit. Man, shit, you be surprised. But super extra freak like a motherfucker, man. I mean, stupid freak. I mean, you gotta go to my Mackin session, fella. I got some stories over in that Mac. You go to that Mackin session, fella. I talk about how freaky they really get. Really, really get. And they get out here and they shame, blame, and shit on these young women because these young women are a reminder of what they are doing. That's all it is, fellas, or what they have done before. And what they're not doing in public anymore. Women are women, fellas. They're going to always have the fun and excitement, the slurrism in them, and they're going to always want to be taken serious. They got that in them, too. They got the nurturing part in them. They're women. Everything is embodied into these women. So it's what's one that the bitch want to allow to come out. You got to understand these things. You see, Trend Trader said 100,000% KC. Big facts. Pedro, reminds me of that Pearl girl that shows up at the Fresh and Fit podcast. I don't know what you're talking about. If I call the kettle black, yeah.
Where y'all call it the ceiling challenge, where y'all was taping y'all phones to the ceiling and y'all was twerking upside down. We done seen y'all ass from every single angle possible. We get it. Then y'all say, oh, it's just the internet. It's not a real place. This is a real place. Y'all don't care how y'all perceive yourselves. Y'all don't care that what y'all look like. You know what this looks like? It looks classless and it looks tacky as hell. Most of y'all are moms. Y'all don't care what y'all kids think. Y'all don't care what y'all kids might look like. Y'all don't care about y'all image to them. Y'all talking about a challenge. Challenge yourself to be a better mom. Challenge yourself to be a better woman. Challenge yourself to be a better sister, a better auntie. Go challenge yourself to read a book.
And she got enough courage to say this, huh? Damn. You couldn't tell her this shit 5 years ago, 10 years ago. You couldn't tell her the shit that she spit. You couldn't tell her that. No. And I'm sorry, fellas. That motherfucking phone up on the ceiling and shit got these bitches ass popping. That shit looks nice. I like to look at that shit. You know? But I'm not gonna judge them for doing what they're doing. It's a child. These are women, fella. They like lights, cameras, and act. They like the glitz and glamour. They like the flash. They like all eyes to be on them. They need attention like water need cactus. So they're going to do these things, just like she's done her things, you know. So this shame and shit is bullshit. It's come on, man. I mean, a man would come on, man. You can see it in her, man. You know, she is masculine. Like, come on, yes, bro. I can tell in the conversation. That's why I'm like, come on, man. You can run that game on. The motherfucker who ain't got game won't kick and will not see through this shit. I'm telling you.
Challenge yourself in ways that's healthy for you. Y'all want to keep getting up here, selling yourselves short for likes and attention for what? I'm not saying you got to be a nun, baby. I show skin. I'm not a nun. I still have fun with my girls. I still be outside. I do all of that. But it's never been about what you do. It's how you do it. Man used to have to go to a strip club to see stuff like this.
Translation, I'm still that freaky bitch, but I'm behind closed doors with it. I just don't broadcast it anymore like I used to.
Fantasize about stuff like this, to desire women to move in certain ways like this, but now all they got to do, the whole world is a stage at this point. All they got to do is log on to social media and it's a million girls shaking their ass, doing all type of stuff, trying to outdo each other. Because who y'all doing it for? Oh, we ain't doing this for the man. Who you doing it for then? Y'all got to stop and think, man. Because it's not giving what y'all think is giving. It's giving very low quality. No man of high quality, the man that y'all desire, the man that y'all swear y'all want, I promise you, he gonna treat you nothing like what you want to be treated like, because no man wants to see a woman up there or a woman up there that he looking at to pursue in a serious way, shaking her ass 24/7 on the internet like that.
Shit, ask Russell Wilson. Did he wife up Sierra? Ask Kanye. Didn't he wife up Kim Kardashian? After the slur sex tapes, oh, she ran rapid through the man. Shit, I think the whole world, shit, the aliens and everything else in the other galaxy seen that sex tape, man. Didn't he wife her up? Okay, then let's keep this shit all the way real, fella. They got the chick Drea out here now. The Drea, light-skinned chick from back in the day. I think she around my age and shit. I'm not mistaken. She's with a little young dude right now. He knocked her up, little NBA player, knocked her up, man. Set himself up to get in line and get hit with child support money and that. Man, shit, ain't no what? You're gonna always have a sucker with some bread and status and probably got things going on that's gonna wife up these bitches. Come on, man. She's pandering to the guys, fellas, that's on that other, you know what I'm saying, blaming these bitches. They shouldn't be doing this. See that? How can I take her serious if that's why I get my passport. She's putting her phone on the ceiling, showing her ass to the world. I don't want everyone to see my girl's ass. Look, dude, your girl is mine too. She's Pedro's Trent Trader. She's every motherfucker that come in this comment section. She's every man's. She's everybody. She's every man on earth, bitch. Just like we every woman's on earth do. I mean, that's just how it is, man. It's just who we choose to fuck with, who they choose to fuck with. That's just all it is. So they get up here and they crying and they cry to bitches like this, you know what I'm saying? So they can have their back, you know what I'm saying? And tell them the shit that they want to hear, you know, make them feel good and special for themselves, you know, after she get through screaming that bullshit into this camera shit, she received about $600-700 on the back end from these suckers. And she can come and conjure up some other shit and then turn around and slur it up and then be laughing at these guys. Don't they know that they getting information from me? Me? Huh? I just bumped 1,000 dicks. Fuck out of here, man.
Y'all want to be quick to say we're not doing it for the men, but baby, one day you gonna want a man and he not gonna want you. Because in 2024, you up there shaking your ass for likes and attention. It's not that deep, man. I don't know if y'all lacking some type of self-esteem or what, man. But y'all gonna have to pull back and reevaluate some stuff. It's not cute no more, y'all. It's played out. Stop. Please stop.
She's begging these bitches to stop. They ain't gonna stop shaking that ass. Hell no. They ain't gonna stop getting that motherfucking attention. Fuck no, man. The tension's at its all-time high. They got social media out here. These bitches, man, you got motherfucking bitch 400-500 motherfucking pounds, nigga. You know, that's on that motherfucking got simps in their motherfucking comment section and shit talking about they'll fly her ass out, what they'll do for it. Real shit, dog. Crazy. The bitch that you would never pay, man, the chick that'll stay in her house in the 90s, she would never display herself, her image, or nothing. She'd be ashamed of herself. Social media comes, she posts a couple pictures, get a few likes, get a few hearts, nigga. She gonna make that ass shaking. And look at Lizzo, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Who the fuck? Lizzo? Nigga, is you crazy? And they still taking her shit. They still fucking with Lizzo. She got a boyfriend now. Found the nigga on social media. He might have been the biggest trick, but shit, she found him one. You know, found her one. You know, Pedro, new era music to old news. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Pedro, she's everybody overseas in this motherfucking community property. Facts. You know what I'm saying? All these women, man. You know what I'm saying? Every woman, fellas, every woman out here, she choose to fuck with you, she's gonna fuck with you, man. She choose to fuck with your next man, the homie, the nigga up the street, down the street, across the country, or whatever she gonna do that. I'm telling you. And guess what? A motherfucker that don't know her gonna see her, listen to the shit she say. Dude, listen, bro. I'm fucking with a chick right now, bro. No lie. She got a little dude and shit. He digging her. You know what I'm saying? She met him or whatever. He digging her like a motherfucking shit. And, man, she showed me that nigga Texas and shit. Man, I'm like, I don't want to see that shit. But when she saw, I said, man, let me go and look at this. I'm seeing this shit, man. This nigga talking the same shit these niggas be talking on internet. Y'all, you know, I want a unicorn woman, a woman that ain't just out there partying and getting around this. And I'm laughing like, man, what the fuck? This bitch is over here getting ready to swallow up DNA. Nigga, I'm looking at this text like, oh my, I can't believe this shit. What the fuck? And they gonna still wife him up. They gonna still want to take him serious. And she's okay, yeah, I understand. She in there talking. I'm listening. I'm looking at what she's saying. I'm like, oh, you cold. She laughing like a motherfucker. She ain't lying this nigga like a motherfucker. She straight lying this dude like a motherfucker. Yeah, I don't get around like that. I don't normally go out. Sometime on every other Sunday, I be with my sisters. And then she's saying all this other shit. I'm in this motherfucker laughing, bro. Like, damn, I ain't gonna bust. I'll never bust your game and fuck your shit up. But this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But you guys don't know this shit. You say, yeah, they gonna always get niggas shit. I put that phone on the ceiling, guess what? 1,000 motherfuckers in the DM. The fuck out of here. Just like the next one-way show. 1,000 motherfucking these bitches DMs, nigga. Fuck. Let me see. Trent Trader. As soon as she opens her mouth, I'll be like, have a nice day. Shit like a motherfucker. You know, Trent Trader. Hell yeah. Get the fuck out of here. That's why when she on here talking now, bitch, oh yeah, you bitches gotta, you gonna make it, how you gonna be taken serious? What? They out here taking them serious. Fuck you talking about? You late? Taking them serious like a motherfucker. You busting, oh, come on, man. I'm living real life, fellas. When I log off this shit here, I'm back to real life. I'm gonna be on here for about an hour at the most. Then I'll try to drop a few videos and I'm back to real life. Drop a few pre-records, had them backed up. I'm back to real life. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all hit the super chat, hit the membership button. Show love to the show. Come through and show love to the show. Let's keep the show pumping. You know, donate to the show, fellas. Go hit that Patreon. Go hit that Cash App. Go hit that PayPal. Go fuck with me on the Rumble just as well, fellas. Let's get to this next video, though. You know, so I'm out here living real life, nigga. Shit. I got to read the text. The fuck? Slaughtered the chick, sent her ass back out here. Guess what? She went right back to home, went back home, jumped in her car, wherever she went to, and texted him some more other shit, and he was still believing her. You know, that shit got a life of its own. And as the life continue, the world still turns, fella. So as the world turns, hey, shit, suckers gonna have to get burned. That's the name of the game. You dig? That's just the name of the game. But your finesse game must be on point, fellas. Let me talk to y'all for a bit. Tell y'all a little something, you know. Talk about a little something. Let me share this shit. You know, I like to bring them hoes and some motherfucker, the fat ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it jumping. Look at them suckers in the comment section over here. Look at them. All on this bitch, nigga. They ain't taking them serious. Come on, man. These dudes up here talking about I'll marry you and all type of shit. Pretty and fun and nigga, you know, yeah, she cute, but nigga, how you know the bitch fun? You might get in that bitch house, nigga. She might be schizophrenic like a motherfucker. But yeah, man, your finesse game must be on point, fellas. A lot of guys don't know the true definition of finesse. A lot of guys don't know how to have a finesseful conversation. A lot of guys don't know how to actually play things in its right perspective that come out and benefit them the way it's supposed to be set up. You guys be eager to get in them panties. You guys be rushing. You dudes be fucking fumbling over your words, not knowing what to say to where you know, a lot of you guys get intimidated by the pussy because you simply imagine a bitch and you pedestalize sex ASAP because the bitch got a fat ass, she may be thick or whatever the case may be. You know how you dudes do it. You want to get up in it. And you knocking it. You know what I'm saying? But you can't make shit happen, fellas, if your finesse game ain't strong. You got to remember, fellas, women got thousands of dudes coming at them all the time. All the time. DMs. Willing to fly them out. Willing to hit them with the cash app, you know. Furnish these bitches' houses and shit. You know, put them in what's that Louis Vuitton, all that other shit. You know, them high value clothes and Birkin bags. You got dudes willing to do all this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of those guys ain't got the finesse game. They got the cash game. They got the okay. Let me go ahead and do this and do that for her, and that can get her attention. You know, or then you got guys. You know, they got the simple, you know, useless finesse game, and they think it's 100% like the comment section here, jumping this comment section saying the shit they saying, figuring they can get her attention that way. No. And we're not just speaking on the DMs and social media and all that. We speaking on real life. Like I told you, I live real life. And if your finesse game ain't strong, fellas, you're gonna always go wrong. A woman likes to be captivated in the way she, you know, of like how can I say? She like to be captivated in a way to where she will want a man to like pull up on her and get her in a form of like in a mysterious form, or like in a form that she will have to pay attention to, or in a form of having to figure out what type of guy this is and what he's about, you know. And if I'm willing to bend over backwards, I'm willing to break a couple rules, which they all will for the right type of guy. If I'm willing to do this or do that I would normally never do for the average guy, just to be around this guy, just to fuck with him, just to see what he's about, because I'm digging the exterior of this guy. I'm digging the things coming out of his mouth and everything he's saying. But I hardly see him or hardly talk to him. But then when I do see him and talk to him, his finesse game is strong. He's looking on point. He's smelling good. He's talking up to par. You know, he know how to communicate. And not only that, all these things are, you know, going well in his favor. You know, he keeps me thinking what type of guy he is, because I really don't know nothing about him. More so in knowing something about the next guy that come up to you, you know, or you hollering at or whatever the case may be. And he's telling you what he's willing to do for you and how he's willing to make your life easier. Yeah, he really don't even know you, but he's willing to do all these things. But these bitches hear this 24/7 from all type of guys, fellas. No matter how you think, and no matter who told you what, whatever the case may be, all these women hear the same shit over and over all the time. That's why when you can be that guy that can say what you say, make statements, stand on your shit, instead of asking questions and try to see what type of woman she is, so you can go ahead and categorize her by asking certain questions. And no. You're gonna get lied to, you're gonna get finessed in that way, fellas. Your finesse game gotta be strong to where she must understand that this guy here moves, talks, walks, and he say things totally different from the next guy. He's not your average guy. And what makes him stand out, fellas, it's not his jewelry, it's not his cars, it's not the money that he talks about, it's not the shit he say he can do for me, fellas. What makes this guy stand out is that he's his own guy. He don't follow the crowd. He don't dance to no motherfuckers beat. And fellas, you ain't gotta say these things to display these things. She can see it in you. She can tell by your energy. You know what I'm saying? All these things got something to do with how you finesse things. You telling her what it is. You telling her what to do. It's a form of a masculine finesse game, fellas. I'm telling you. And guys don't do these things. And it's just simple. Guys may also, that's finesse. And if you tell them the chick to, meet you over here or come on through the house, and then no, that's really not finesse. It's really telling her what it is, but it's also a finesse game when you're dealing with, when you comparing it. That's what I should say. When you comparing it with average guys, because average guys are going to try to pull their finesse with their money. Take her out, do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? Do certain things to try to win her over. When the actual guy that knows his place, he know who he is, he know where he stands at and what he stands on. He ain't ready to do none of this shit to get the bitch. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit, fellas. Knowing how to talk to her is a part of finessing just as well. Keeping up with conversations is a part of the finesse game just as well, fellas. You got to remember this shit. You know what I'm saying? The finesse game isn't always about trying to manipulate or trying to, swift somebody out of this and that, or talk them out of this or talk them in. No. It's not that for real. No, that's just a form of manipulation. That's just what that is. You know what I'm saying? That's just being cowardly, A true finesser, fella, is going to tell you what it is. He's going to finesse the situation to where it's going to be beneficial to him. And that's what it is, fellas. Communicating with her, talking to her, your behavior, how you act around her, time and place. That's a time and a place to shoot the shit and joke. So it's a time and a place to, display a sense of, like a behavior. Say if you guys are out and about and somebody, do something disrespectful and, in a small, you got to check that shit. You got to be a man and handle that business like that. But when you just run around angered and attitude and always mad and try to show that you the macho man, fellas, no, we ain't talking about that. We talking about actually standing on your shit and not being no pussy towards shit. And that right there shows a woman what type of guy you are. She knows she can be safe around you. She can be well comfortable around you. Simply because you're not that man that's gonna get walked over on, and then in return, she knows she can't walk on you, fellas, and that's well sexy within itself. Bitches don't we want to walk over no man. Now a sucker, a motherfucker that's coming off talking about what he can do and trying to provide for the bitch off the back, yeah, she got no problem walking over you. She'll like to do that because she know you're not a man. But a real man, she ain't. No, fuck no. Let me see. Hold up. Trey, yeah. He's a schizo. What he's a schizo. Hey, Dro, what'd he say? Soon as fixing to be summer hoes, then winter wives. Oh, exactly. You already know, Pedro. We definitely in the building on that one. You know what I'm saying? It's it's springtime gear up. We in the springtime gear up. They're gearing up for the slower edition. You know what I'm saying? Then they're gonna turn around and convert back into winter wives. They're gonna fall back into winter wives. Remember that, fellas. They gotta go through the fall area before they hit the winter. So they're gonna fall and get ready to get right back into winter wives. That's how they do it, fellas. But they all the same woman, all the way around the board. They're gonna be the same woman. Guess what? I think somebody said it before. Shouts out to I think Steve the Dean said it before. They're gonna be 18 years old and it's gonna start all over again. The hamster wheel gonna keep rolling. That's what it is, fellas. But you gotta, fellas, you know, like you got your finesse game got to be on point at all times. At all times. And every woman you talking to, fellas, there's no switch up. You don't switch up who you are for every fuck no. You stay the same person, you say the same shit. And if it's working for you in one stance, fellas, it's gonna work for you in the rest of them. That's just how I go. And you keep your game tight like that, fellas. And that right there will gear you up to knowing that you don't treat all women different. You treat them all the same, no matter how they look, talk, walk, whatever. She can be the bitch that you truly, truly, truly are into, fellas. But you must understand, you cannot treat her different from a chick that you still got low to medium interest from, fellas. Because once she read that in you, then she know your shit ain't on point. She know you categorizes, and if you categorize women, then she know you don't know women. You know what I'm saying? You can be had. So you don't want to do that, fellas. That's real shit. But you got to keep your shit on point, though, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to allow these women to be comfortable around you, fellas. You got to allow these women to know that they're not just dealing with a pushover, and they're dealing with a man who's going to be that man no matter what, and no matter whatever the case may be, fellas. And like I said, the strong case of a finesse game, fellas, is you just simply, you know what I'm saying, telling them what it is and telling them what to do, fellas, and standing on your shit. And if she ain't going for it, then hey, shit, she know what time it is. It's that simple. It ain't nothing different. You know what I'm saying? It's no form of, a lot of guys be thinking it's a form of manipulation and getting over and all that shit. Nah. The shit got to be on point, bro. You know what I'm saying? In order to make shit happen. And that's just how they go. Shouts out to the homie Pedro. Trend Trader, Pedro, again for the 199 super chat, like he always do, come through, like Trend Trader always do, like y'all always do, you know what I'm saying? Much love to all y'all, man. Without y'all, man, it wouldn't be no me up here spitting this knowledge in this game. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to allow women to want to be comfortable with doing things for you, with doing things around you. You got to allow women to want to do things for you. You got to allow them to appreciate the things that they're doing for you, fellas. All these are part of the finesse game. And how you get there in life, fellas, is simply telling them what it is. It's just that simple. Tell them what it is, fellas, and don't be like the rest of these guys. They so used to bullshit and beating around the bush lying ass guys. So when you come off and be totally different from them, then you are that motherfucking dude. It's just that simple. That's just how I go. There's no other way around it. Don't put too much into it. You put too much thought and put too much into it, fellas, you're gonna fail. Because it's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Hit the PayPal, hit the Cash App, hit that Rumble, fellas, hit the Patreon, hit the banner at the bottom of the page just as well. Much love to everybody for coming up in here, man. Until next time, fellas, I salute, holla. I'm about this bitch, and I thank you guys for the support. I'm out.